Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda and whatever channel this is, Riff Arcade.
Who are we? Who are you?
Who am I? What is it? Who are you? All right, so we took a little break. Oh, we're back in the castle. Took a little break since the last time we played, so we got to get back to the Ice Palace. And
not that way.
And we're back in.
Well, that didn't last long.
Okay. Just get back in there. Okay, well, I'm up here. Whee! Alright. When last we played, we had begun the Ice Palace. And when we have resumed, we are outside of the Ice Palace. So we have to get back there. Let's use this bird. Pew!
It didn't fast travel great.
I love it. If only we had it in real life.
Oh, yeah.
And this is coming from a man who just spent 4 hours on a flight from California. Which reminds me, I just got back from Disneyland.
Yeah, how was that?
It was lovely. I'm very full. Actually, I could have let myself get mad about this, but I didn't. But we were actually so we went and checked out Star Wars Land, which is cool. Also known as Galaxy's Edge to the people in the know.
Oh, that's the one that's in California?
Yes, but they just opened it in Orlando as well.
That's
so
where
it's at both.
That's where I got confused.
And we saw, while Andrea and I were checking it out on the first night, there was this first of all, nothing in Galaxy's Edge is marked. They tried to stay, the whole deal is they want to keep it as canon as possible or whatever. So there's no signs that's like, welcome to Star Wars Land, and like, this is a shop, you know, like, so everything's very subtle. So like, even the gift shops are just like, it just looks like someone's house or something in the middle of this city of Star Wars.
Slip and slide.
Pretty bit here.
Walk this way.
And so, that being said, we saw this somewhat large group of people outside some just building. So we were like, okay, we don't know what that is. And there was like a turnstile there, so it was like, okay, we'll figure that out later. It's our first night, so we'll figure it out later. And we found out, whoops, that was the wrong button.
Oh, that just takes you to that takes you to the beginning? Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
If you use the magic mirror inside, it takes you to the entrance of the dungeon. And so, long story short, we found out the next day that it was the lightsaber creation place. So we were like, all right, so that's the place where we make the lightsabers. And I went on Facebook, as one does, and saw that the Game Grumps had posted videos like the day before that they were at Star Wars Land making lightsabers. And I was like, hang on. The Game Grumps were probably in that big crowd. So I missed them by that much. That's okay. You know, if it had been meant to be, it would have happened. Not gonna beat myself up over it.
He said cry.
They're only my idols.
Yeah. I only cried myself to sleep last night. It's okay.
Yeah. It was only a small cry. But no, we saw them when they came through Atlanta, so it was all good. Help me, help me, help me! Okay. Let me go this way, I think.
So I've heard rumors that like, oh, you only get to spend a certain amount of time in Star Wars Land before they kick you out, or like you can't keep your lightsabers. Is that any of that true, or what's going on there?
Maybe the crowd thing was true back when it first opened, maybe for like, fire marshal purposes. But I definitely saw people wielding lightsabers all day throughout that place, so it makes sense. I mean, I don't think that's true. But it's hilarious because there's stormtroopers walking around all over the place and like harassing you. It's very lifelike.
Really? Huh. Okay.
That they stopped Andrea as she was looking through her pictures, and they were like, "What are you looking at on that data pad?" or something like that.
Huh.
And it was she was stunned. She was like, I was like, definitely not rebel spying. Definitely not that.
It's just my.
These are the Stalfos.
Yeah. My Nana sent me a text.
Yeah. Oh, you can do voice.
Oh, is this the old guy?
The old man.
Oh, man. God, you idiot! You can't destroy the skeleton knight with the sword alone. You can't swing it at every problem. God, when he collapses, he is vulnerable to another weapon. You have a gun or something?
And it's the bomb.
Oh, a bomb. Okay. Yeah, bombs will work, I guess. It have to do everything for you.
That's nothing. Cool.
Huh. Didn't work.
All right.
Nope, conveyor belt. Oh, I don't like those things
I love
crawling
these
across the ground.
Little shadow beings.
Jeez.
Oh.
Ooh, knocked it.
Oh, that had a key? Wow.
Mhm.
Glad I killed that.
Wow. Somebody pointed out one time that there's no one ever writes or reads in Star Wars, and now I can't unsee it.
Oh.
Like Luke, when they showed the books in The Last Jedi, when Luke was like, these are the sacred texts, like that's the first time a book has been shown in Star Wars. And I was like, you know what? If that's a galaxy full of illiterate people, that makes a lot of things make sense for Star Wars.
That's true.
That's why that's why the Jedi could have like disappeared within like 30 years, and people are like, what are you talking about? Like, because no one wrote anything down because they can't read. And it's like, oh, that makes a whole lot of sense. And like, why they don't know, like why they never learned from the past is because they're just like, they learn everything as it happens because they don't read anything.
That's true, because every time a new movie comes around, they're like, Jedi? You mean like the legends?
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, because it's all word of mouth. Yeah, Han Solo's never like, pull out that map, we'll find out where we're going. Oh, jeez. Wow.
All right.
Oh, God. Yeah, because he can't read a map, because he can't read at all.
That's very interesting. I never thought of that. Now I won't be able to unsee it.
Yeah, well, that's because when the stormtroopers are like, what are you looking at there? You could be like, it's Catcher in the Rye. They'll be like, what's that? You can get away with it.
Rebel scum!
Yeah.
Oh, old man talk.
Okay, you're back again. Okay, hang on. Put down my port. Scoff, do not use all your magic power if you do not possess the medicine of magic. I don't know what medicine has to do with magic, but fine. Now, go get ready to go into the depths of this dungeon. Ooh.
He said on floor 4.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
So what that message was what? Like, you should go, like, watch your magic meter? Is that all it was?
Yeah, he's basically saying, like, you're going to get to a point where it's a dead end if you don't have magic,
Okay.
so... Uh-oh.
Oh, dang it.
I forgot to tell you to break
Yeah, my bongos.
Get your
Yeah.
bongos back out.
Hey, hang on, I can get it right now.
Butts is getting his bongos. As he's getting those, I will drop into this hole.
Bongo solo.
And I can't do a thing.
It's a really big chest.
Okay.
Disturbingly larger than they
probably.
normally are.
Yes. It's probably for those guys. Like, I have to have magic to kill them. But another thing I was thinking about for Star Wars Land was, have you seen the meme for Darth Plagueis the Wise, where people make fun of it?
No, I might have. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But
okay, so for you and the people at home, long story short, there's a scene in Attack of the Clones, or actually it might be the episode 3 in Revenge of the Sith. Anyway, where Emperor Palpatine is just enjoying a chill I want
get
that. Is enjoying a chill conversation, a lovely opera or something with Anakin, and all of a sudden he just turns to him and he's like, "Have you ever heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?" So like the joke is, it's such a chill scene, and like no one's had any reason to suspect the Emperor yet at this point, and then he just starts talking about a Darth Sith Lord to Anakin in the middle of nowhere. So the meme makes fun of that fact. So one of them is like, "Roses are red, you have beautiful eyes. Have you ever heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?" Like, and just suddenly gets dark really fast. And there's one that's like, "The perfect pickup line doesn't exist. Have you ever heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?" Like, that kind of thing. Oh, I see what I did. Oh, I could like farm fairies from this guy if I do it right. But so I got the idea, like part of the deal with Star Wars Land is I picked it up, is that they say that all the employees that work in Star Wars Land have to be in character. They have to pretend they are part of a Star Wars universe and not part of Disneyland. So like even when people try to high-five Chewbacca, he was like, "I don't know what you're trying to do. I don't understand." He's like, like
It's not as fun as it sounds.
yeah.
Comically hard.
But so I wanted to walk up to a cast member and just be like holding a map and looking confused and be like, "Excuse me, I'm having trouble. Can I ask you a question?" And you know, they'll be like, "Yeah, sure. What's your question?" And then I'll just be like, "Have you ever heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?" Just see how they react to it.
Try
to
to
do that
both
so
play
bad.
within and bend the rules at the same time. Yeah.
Yes. Like pretend I'm about to just be a typical Disneyland tourist and then like reveal that I may or may not be a Sith Lord. That was another one of the memes that I've seen online is it's a picture of Emperor Palpatine and it says, "Me, I shouldn't reveal that I'm a Sith Lord. Me to me, but has he heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?" Oh boy, good times.
I'm sure we
All
can
right.
figure out some crazy things to do with that Star Wars Land if everyone has to be in Star Wars. No,
Yes.
no.
Oh, I'm back here. I see. Where this dungeon is so confusing.
It goes down.
I haven't even found the map yet. Okay. Thank you, Butts. All right. We will hopefully find the map next time on Riff Arcade. So until then, have you heard of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? No. All right. We'll see you next time on Riff Arcade.
Keyboards, go.